Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to stream number 1 of the PanCAN Fundraiser. And here is AG Illustrations joining me
Hi.
today. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. What are you working on today?
This is a page from the graphic novel that I'm working on. I don't have a book deal or anything yet, but I'm trying to get ready for pitching the idea hopefully early next year, so I need to have a few pages completely done. So this is just the next page in the sequence that I'm working on.
It looks so cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, my audio is very quiet. Okay, is it better now? Because I did turn it up. I saw that and I turned it up. I do need to see. I need to do the whole like trick where I. Ooh, why is that? Oh, okay, that's off because everything's off. Okay, this. I need to do that. Okay. We'll see if that did it because for some reason, when I stream, even when I have the settings to have alerts on, it likes to not let me hear them.
Oh,
So then, there we go. Ooh, working on cables. How is everyone? Okay, it's a little bit. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, I'm going to dismiss that ad break. No, I'm going to snooze that ad break. Okay, I will say, with the ads, Twitch does not let you turn them off. So what I did was I turned them really low. So it should, because I still didn't want to have like the ones where you like when you come in it's immediately an ad. So I turned it as low as I can so that it'll be a 30-second ad. I think it's 30 seconds every hour. So that's a little bit better than, super.
yeah.
Yeah. But okay. Oh my goodness. I'm going to move that over there. Okay. So I am working on something that I should have finished forever ago, and time has gotten away from me. But I am working on. You can't see that. An Elizabeth hat.
Ooh.
And this is for Hotchkiss because they claimed it in Pious Private Eye's fundraiser. But I'm gonna move things. Moving. Okay. Yarn is going on the desk. That's what's happening because everything else is everywhere. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So you have put something in this fundraiser.
Yes, I have.
Would you like to tell the class what you have
Yeah,
put into
I
the
can
fundraiser?
show the class even. I have it really close.
Guys, do you want to see? Do you want to see? Do you want to see?
I made a mug. So I also do ceramics. And so I completely hand threw this mug, carved, trimmed it, glazed it.
It looks so cool.
Fully functional ceramic mug.
I need
So
to
that's
buy
one of the
information.
donation milestones.
That one, and I can tell you what one it is if I can find my thing. It was over there. Yep. I want it's a higher one, I know that. Well, you know what? I have the thing right here. I can just look at it. I can open the thing. It is up here. I know it's up here. It's up here. Oh, yeah, it's the goal.
Oh.
So, guys, if you want a chance at winning that, we have to reach the $3,000 goal. Because, dude, that's... it's so cool. So, like, I couldn't not make it the goal.
Thank you.
I couldn't not make it the goal. But also, y'all should go check out their shop. Just FYI.
Yeah, I still have some Nancy Drew mugs available.
Yes, I need to check it out because I have not had a chance yet to actually look at the shop. I saw all the postings, but I haven't actually had a chance to look at the shop. Okay. How is everyone tonight? Tell me about your lives. I had a funeral today, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. And I got to see my dad's side of the family, which I don't get to see them super duper often. Not all of them anyway. So I hate the circumstances, but I did get to see them, so that's good. And I am going to aim this down so you can kind of see the knitting. You hope the fundraiser goes well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope so too. There's a lot. Actually, you know what? If anyone has any questions, thinking about it, about the fundraiser, please go ahead and ask them, and I will answer any questions. Hello, Birdie. Busy and crafting, a bit frustrating because you're stuck. Oh no. What do you need help with? Maybe I can help. This can be simultaneous crafting and crafting assistance. Stay. There. I have my stitch marker over here, or my row marker. So what is, if it's okay to say, as in if you don't want to give anything away, what is your graphic novel about?
Well, since you pitch an idea for a graphic novel instead of a finished product, I am going to keep it kind of vague.
Yeah, okay.
But it's a young adult story, so the audience is like high school age kids. Yeah. And that's about the age of the characters as well. And it's... Oh, sorry, somebody's just coming down. It's just...
Still like have to hear that.
It's got...
Oh, someone donated. Did you hear that, by the way?
No, I did not.
Okay. So that was Lonnie Manella saying still have to cure that.
That's so fun. Did you actually get her to...
Yes!
How did she do that?
I found... Well, okay, I did not find the email. I was told what the website was from someone else who had luck contacting her.
Oh, wow.
And I emailed her about something different, and it was the I actually need to break that open. The Woolen Women Fibers Crafting and Crime make-along, year-long make-along. And I just said, this would be really cool. Like, they have these women have played Nancy Drew.
Yeah.
They grew up with you. It'd be great. And literally, like, I about lost my mind when she emailed back. She's like, yeah, give me, like, when do you need it by? I got you. And I'm like, what?
That's incredible.
What? And then so I asked about that, and she sent that as well, and I lost it. Holy crap, still a little dazed about it, but that will be used every freaking year from now on.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, so the ad should be done now. Yeah, dude, I didn't say I didn't cry. Let's just say that, Bias.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, so the story is just... It's mostly a sweet, like, positive friendship, but also it's about, like, identity, and when you have identities that are perceived to be conflicting and you don't know how to
still have to cure that,
make those two identities work,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be vague because
Yeah.
I will be pitching it as mostly an idea.
Yeah. That's completely understandable.
But, because obviously they don't want you to spend 3 years painting a 300-page book if it's not going to get picked up.
Yeah.
But hopefully I can share more on this in the somewhat near future.
Well, and what you've said sounds very, it sounds like a very relatable thing for anyone, not just young adults, like high school age. But I mean, also, let's be honest, like young adult, anything is not just for young adults.
Oh, yes, of course.
So.
Yeah, I'm hoping it.
Who donated? Now I need to see. Oh, Anonymous and Anonymous. People are anonymous. Why are you anonymous? Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous, why did I say vote? What? Don't forget to vote tomorrow. If you have local elections, please vote. That was brain. What? The ADHD is ADHDing today. Anonymous gifted. What am I saying? Donate. What is life? Oh my gosh. I've been up for too long. Anonymous. Sorry. Tori said Anonymous, and it's like, what? Oh, I guess it does say up in the corner, it says Anonymous. Okay. Yeah, Anonymous donated $10, and then another one donated $25. So thank you so much. Vote for me on Nancy Drew PC Games Instagram for best costume. Yes. Indie Crafts made. Excuse me. We're on a crafting stream, so we got to talk about the craftiness here. Made a not just made. She designed.
The Charlena Purcell.
The Charlena Purcell sweater.
Gosh, if that doesn't win, I'm going to be so mad.
I know, right? Like, holy crap. Does a naughty moose make all the boy moose go, wah? I want to rewatch that movie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh! I wanted to show you this too. I have this sitting on my desk.
Aww.
Now, the other day I was very mad. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I looked over and I was like, where is that?
Oh no.
Where did it go? Because I have children and they like to take things. They like to take things that are pretty. Well, they didn't take it. It's just that there's enough of a gap in between the side of... Okay, Nat, can we not? The side of the desk and the wall that, like, if I'm not careful about where I place it, it can fall. And it had fallen. Luckily, it is unharmed.
Yeah. That's good. I'm glad you like it.
It's so awesome. And it's one of my I would say one of my favorite locations in one of the games, and I love that game because I love the hometown feel. I love that Nancy's friends are sticking by her, and I love it.
I just replayed that not that long ago. It's been a while since I played it.
I do want to ask, because I don't think I've asked you this. Okay, Yarn, cooperate and listen. Ice is back with the brand new invention. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. What? Okay. Wow. Okay. Brain. Stop it. So what is, I guess 2 questions. What Nancy Drew game did you start on? What was your first? And what is your favorite, if you have a favorite? Some people don't have favorites, and I'll play you.
No, I do. My first game was Blackmore Manor, which I played when I was 16. I got it for Christmas.
Twinsies!
Oh, really?
Yes, I don't know if I was that age. I can't verify that I was that age, but that was either the first or the second, because I kind of conflate that with Castle Malloy, and I can't pinpoint which I got first, but I do count Blackmore Manor as my first, because I'm about 99.999999999% sure that it was.
It was part of the, like, one of the packs that had 4 games in it.
Was it the Ultimate Dare pack?
I don't know what it was
Hold
called.
on.
Had
Hold
the
on.
ranch,
I'm gonna hold
Icicle
this.
Creek and Crystal Skull.
Wait, it had Icicle Creek?
Yes.
Okay, so it was a different one. But the fact that it was a 4-game pack, this is getting creepy. Oh, in a good way. Okay, continue. Sorry.
And so I played Blackmore Manor first. I guess just based off the summary or the vibes on the back of the box or something. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like the puzzle over Jane's door when I was like, yes, I love this. I will be, like, that is what really sold me for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, because that puzzle's hard. Like,
that's so cool, though.
Really hard. But I have a distinct memory, like, doing that puzzle, and I was like, yes, like, I love this with every part of my soul. And then my second game was Crystal Skull, because I picked that one next, and that game is, like, so different from Blackmore Manor that I was like, what happened? But now that I replay Crystal Skull, I'm like, that's a really good game.
Yeah.
But I remember being like, what on earth did they do to the game? It's just my second game. But my favorite is Deadly Device.
Oh. Now,
like, by a landslide. I love Deadly Device.
That is a take, and I want to hear more about it.
It is a take.
I love it. I love this.
I think the stakes in that game are so much higher because it's murder, obviously.
Yeah, I get that.
And here's the thing, I didn't even think I would like it because I'm not a science person. Mm-hmm. And so when I ended up really loving it, I was very surprised. But I think the puzzles in that game, just the puzzle selection, is incredible. The characters, I love them all, even if they're annoying and awful sometimes.
Yeah.
Just the vibes, I don't know, something about being snowed in and there's a killer there, like, I don't know, it just, and the ending, the first time I played it, I had no idea who did it the first time I played it. And then when it, like, gave that, I'm going to be spoiler free, but when it gave that whole explanation, and then, like, some things from other parts of the game were tied in, obviously, this is so vague, but if you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, man, like, they're right, though! And
that's what I need to replay. I never even... This is going to sound so embarrassing. I never even... That does not look right. What did I just do? That is not right. Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. 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 This is the real reason this has taken so long. Holy crap. It's like I've forgotten how to do color work in a year. Jeez Louise. Okay, come on. What? I put that where that does not need to be. Please stop doing that. Brain. Self. Stop. I never even thought about the fact, because I don't think of that game so much as a winter game, as weird as that sounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Treasure in the Royal Tower.
Yeah, but the fact, I never thought about the fact that you're snowed in with, oh my goodness gracious.
And, like, the whole game, like, Ryan is trying to get the snowmobiles back together, but, like, you can tell she hasn't got them done yet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it just, especially the first time playing it, it had so much tension.
Yeah. And that's such a good point.
I loved it.
Any estimate for how long this stream will go? Either 11 or 11:30. It just kind of depends on how exhausted I am, frankly, and how exhausted you are, and how long you are open to being on here. So,
yeah, we'll see. Right now I'm pretty awake, but that might change.
There we go. Okay. So you like the vibes. You like the tension. What are...
But I think the puzzles is my favorite part, though.
What's your favorite puzzle?
But I think the puzzles is my favorite part of any Nancy game.
Well, that's understandable.
My favorite puzzle in Deadly Device. My favorite puzzle in general is the clocks in Thornton Hall.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Even though I have the solution memorized, something about that, I'm obsessed.
You have the solution memorized?
Okay, so Thornton Hall is my second favorite game.
Okay.
Played it like a trillion times.
Right on.
When I say, this is not an exaggeration, when I say I can quote almost every line of dialogue from that entire game.
I love it.
And the reason is because that's the only one that they made for the iPad, if you don't count that Weird Shadow Ranch.
Yes!
So I used to play it on my iPad in high school at lunch every day.
I used to have...
So that's...
yes.
So I have, like, the entirety of Thornton Hall memorized. But yeah, so the clock from that game is my favorite puzzle in that game. I think my favorite puzzle in Deadly Device is probably the capacitors, just because it's a challenge every time.
My brain is blanking.
The one where you have to line up the different colors, and, like, it's in the Tesla coil.
Okay. Oh!
Because, like... I understand logistically how you're supposed to solve that, and I feel like there must be some kind of formula to know where to put everything before you've even done it because of how the pieces are broken up, but I haven't figured that out yet, and so every time I play the game, I'm so excited to get to that one, because I'm like, maybe this will be the time that I finally crack, like, the simplest way to get that puzzle done, so I look forward to that one, if that makes sense.
You're making me want to replay this game.
Like, that's my life mission. I think everybody should replay Deadly Device always.
I tried to get my husband to play that one with me because he's a sciencey person. And I was like, will you play this with me? And I was like, sure. Sure. And he was sitting there and I'm like, yeah, okay. After a couple minutes, I was like, okay, you don't have to play it with me if you don't want to.
Oh,
it's okay. He likes more. So he did get into Stardew Valley, but he likes what is it called? There's a name for it. I can picture it. I can picture the game in my head. Okay. I'm at a computer. I can bring Steam up. Come on. I know it's a trilogy, right? It's a trilogy. What is my brain? I'm looking for it now. I know it's one that's already installed because he plays it pretty... It's like right on the tip of my tongue and it's really bothering me. Come on. Are you telling me it's not installed? What? There's no way. There's no way it's not installed. What? That's impossible. What? Mass Effect. It is installed. Why didn't I see that? What?
I'm not familiar with that.
It's a spacey game. It's a spacey space game. But I think the reason he likes it is so from what I understand, where I think it's a trilogy. You basically you can make it so that your decisions from the previous game can affect your next game, from what I'm understanding. And I think just like in general, your decisions throughout the game affect that. And they can be some like serious choices that you're making. Like whether to save certain people or etc. And I think he finds that I remember him saying before that he was like, this is like honestly kind of heavy sometimes. But I think he I don't know, I think he likes that depth I say that as though, like, he's explained to me exactly why he likes it. But I think that's why. Oh, what is happening? Oh, whoa, okay. You were proud of yourself for solving the clock. Oh my goodness gracious. Solving the clock one. Nice. So hungry that I scarfed my pizza before it was fully cool. And oh no! Pius burned the roof of her mouth.
Oh no.
Oh no. Slowly but surely convincing your hubby to stream the Nancy Drew games with you. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, I did forget to tell you guys that, okay, so currently we sit at $58. Our first milestone is 500, which is when MLMs will read her old message board posts. But also, I have a chaos wheel that, why does that, oh, it's because of that. Okay. I have a chaos wheel that it's not redeemable. Like, you can't donate to like specifically bring the chaos wheel up, but my thought is every $100 raised, I will bring up the chaos wheel, unless it gets to a point where it's like every single thing is the chaos wheel, and then I'm like, okay, I may have to space this out a little bit. But there are some fun things on it, so I did want to tell you guys about that. Oh goodness, yeah, I may have to, I don't know if I'll stream it, because I do plan on taking December off from streaming, because after planning a whole fundraiser, I need a break.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But I may replay Deadly Device.
Which game is your favorite?
Ooh.
Do you have one?
I don't know if I can really say I have a favorite, but I have some that I return to a lot more often. So I like Alibi and Ashes, and I find myself opening that a lot. I've realized over the years that the ones that I gravitate towards are also ones that are very bright. Like, they have daytime. So, like, Alibi and Ashes, I like that one. There's no nighttime, which, not that I hate nighttime, but I think I like that, like, sort of, you need that break in the darkness. I like the small town feel of it. I like that her friends are there. You play as her friends. Oh, I love it. And I love that. I love just like the tension of Nancy being accused of something. And like legitimately accused of something. And it's sort of, it kind of turns it on a head. And, yeah, and I love Alexi. That just Alexi. Yeah. But I also play Warnings at Waverly Academy pretty often. Now, do I play much of it? No. Like, I honestly, like, a lot of times if I open a Nancy Drew game anymore, it's kind of hard for me to sit, unless I'm streaming, as weird as that sounds. I find it hard to sit and play it, but I also have 2 kids, so that's just kind of par for the course. If I'm sitting and playing something, then I have to make sure it's something that the kids will also enjoy watching me play. And sometimes they enjoy Nancy, but sometimes they're like, I want you to be bad guys. And I'm like, I don't feel like playing that. Okay. There we go. What is chat, what is your favorite Nancy Drew game? And, what? Hi. Hello, Emily Renee. How are you tonight? Now, if she'd only actually do crime. And Tara, Iris. Iris wants Nancy to actually do a crime. Honestly, that would be pretty, pretty interesting. Well, I take that back. Nancy does crime. She just doesn't get convicted. Oh, Iris. Iris, you know what? This is completely unrelated to Nancy Drew. Iris, we need to play Tai 2. I've never played it, but according to Steam, it can be a multiplayer game. That needs to happen. Oh, okay. Pious Private Eye says, AG Illustrations. I saw your reel the other day with you drawing panels. Noticed the character was visiting confession. I'm Catholic, so it made me perk up my ears. Does faith feature heavily in the plot? Totally okay if you don't want to answer, but the depiction was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Yes, very, very heavily in the plot. It's, a main location. It's a main theme. It is a very important part of the plot. I'm not going to say too much more on that, but very much so.
That sounds so cool.
And it's a very positive thing that runs throughout it as well. That's kind of the whole point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Ow, I just whacked myself in the face with that. Okay. That hurt.
Oh. I'm glad you liked that, though. I'm glad you saw that and resonated with it. That makes me happy to hear.
Yeah. Does anyone else have any questions for AG Illustrations? And in the meantime, while y'all are coming up with questions, let's see. Tori says, I think mine was obvious at this point, but for the record, it's Shadow Ranch. Pius says Train and then Ghost of Thornton Hall. I really want to replay. Train's another really good one.
My hottest Nancy Drew take is that I don't like Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
Tell us more.
I don't like it. I've only played it twice. I don't know. It just never resonated with me. I don't think there's much that game does that other games don't do better.
Ooh, okay. We're getting all the hot takes and I love it.
I don't know. And I just don't understand why that game is as loved as it is. I don't have any, major problems with it. I don't know. You're building up to get to this place on the train, and when you get there, in my opinion, not that exciting. There's, 2 buildings.
I get that. I definitely get that.
Even the Hardy Boys in that game, I love when the Hardy Boys are in a game, but they just don't even do it for me as much as some of the other games. I don't know.
I get that. Well, I feel like in this one, they're surprisingly static.
Yeah.
They're just kind of sitting there. So I definitely understand that. Oh, my game hot take is I don't like Shaw. Oh, Andy Crafts.
And then
Danny has a
question.
question.
As much as I thought I would for that one. That's also, I have a tier ranking that I made purely for myself, and I also ranked that one kind of low, but not as low as I would rank Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
Let's see here. Emily Renee says, Waverly, I wanted to go to boarding school so bad when I was a kid. I romanticized it after a book I read. That reminds me of when Zoe 101 came out. Why did I love that? Iris! What, also, why did the Did I miss?
Still have to cure that.
There it is. Oh my goodness, Iris. Thank you so much for the donation. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Hold on. You just wanted to see the wheel, didn't you? Let's see. Okay, I need to make sure that this wheel isn't going to look wonky, because earlier when I brought it up, it looked wonky, and I don't know why. So. Okay, let's... Hopefully I'll be able to, like, actually see what's happening. Okay. Yay! No, is it... Hold on. What? There we go. Okay. Let me remind myself how to do this, because it's a thing on Stream Elements that I have to remember how to do. I think it's just, like, spin. I don't remember. Yes. Okay, and then, well, hold on. Before I spin, I want to say this. Okay. So, Pious Private Eye said, very cool. I will be keeping an eye out for more as you work on it. It's so lovely to see beautiful depictions of the faith. And that is about your graphic novel. And then, whoa, what? Okay, stop that. Danny Spotsy Drew says, my question is, are you able to do sketches for book characters or a map?
I'm so sorry. Give me like just a second and then I'll get back to you. I'm getting something for somebody.
You are perfectly fine. I am going to go ahead and make the wheel bigger to cover my face. Boop. So that you can maybe actually read what it says. Maybe. Okay. And then I do spin. Is it spin or spin wheel? Brain, remember, you just looked at this. Spin. Okay. Spin. Let's see what it lands on.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back.
You are good. Oh, okay. Nancy drew characters as birds. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to have you name a character, and I am going, you as the guest, you as my guest, my wonderful guest, name a character in the Nancy Drew games, and I will try to think of what bird I think they would be.
Me?
Yes.
I do that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, anybody?
Anybody. Well, preferably someone that we see, but it doesn't have to be. That would be a really big challenge if they weren't.
Oh, there's so many options. What about Dexter?
Oh. Dexter. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Let me think for a minute, because he has very specific personality traits. Oh no. Okay. Because he's very grumpy. Okay. You know what? Okay, I am going... This is going to sound so weird. Especially considering there's another game that features... Pretty sure features these. I kind of want to say he'd be like a raven.
I can see that.
They're generally... I mean, they are generally solitary, but you hear stories of people befriending them.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like that's kind of what he wants. He wants like maybe like one little person, he doesn't necessarily need a whole
see that.
Yeah. Oh, quote. Tori says, quote the Raven library.
Sorry, was there a question when I was muted?
Yes, I am going to come back up. Okay, so First question is from Danny Spotsy Drew, and they say, my question is, are you able to do sketches for book characters or a map?
Sketches for book characters, definitely. I mean, it depends on if it's an original character. Like, if it was somebody else's character, I would be hesitant to do that because that's somebody else's intellectual property. But, like, if it's your character, for example, absolutely. Like, that's something I've done for people before. A map is something I've only ever made for myself, and they're usually quite loose, but I'm sure if I gave it a lot of attention, I could do a map, but I don't have a lot of experience doing maps.
Yeah.
I've drawn them for my own stories before, but, you know, not the type of thing that I'd ever show anybody because it's just for my own reference.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did I do something wrong? What? What is happening? What? What is what? Oh! Oh, okay. Wait, what? 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 Hold on. Computing.
Fine.
I am ridiculous. I am ridiculous. I am so silly. I have to take that back. That sucks. Okay, I'm taking a break from this because it is frustrating me.
That's all right.
I made a mistake because I have 2 markers in this because usually I split the knitting in half, right? So I'll like knit the first one and then pull the loop through and everything and then knit the second half. Apparently, I thought, oh, because, you know, ADHD brain, oh yeah, I've finished the whole round. No, I only finished half. And then I started, so one half is the correct row, and then one half is the next row. Okay, I want to, no, stop falling. Stop falling. Don't do that, please. Okay, this is going here until I can fix without wanting to pull my hair out. And then instead I'm going to work on this giant thing.
What is it?
A lot of thread. Thread is everywhere. Oh, that has oh, okay. Careful. That has a needle on it. Wait, where are my scissors? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Scissors, where are you? Okay. Headphones. There were other questions. We're getting there. Okay. Okay, so Pius said, I think for me, train is a nostalgia thing. My grandfather loves trains, specifically steam trains. Pap loves them too.
Exciting.
It's one of the last ones that he played with me before he decided he wasn't interested in them anymore. You know what that sounds like? Pius, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like a hyperfixation that disappeared. That's what that sounds like to me. Thoughts on Sea of Darkness. Is that question for me, Gab Dude, or is that question for AG Illustration? Oh, and then following up, Danny says, my game hot take is that I don't like sea. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. For clarification, if you, because this question was asked, it's not every time someone donates that I bring up the Chaos Wheel. It's every $100. Thank you for the Iris said this wheel is deeply fancy. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Quote the Raven Library. Aren't ravens supposed to be smart? Hey.
I think Dexter's smart.
Dexter's smart? Let's see. Tori, good gracious. What did Tori say? Oh, jeez. What did Tori say? Oh, the library thing. Is anyone... Oh, is anyone in the... Oh, well, you know, if anyone in the games is an ostrich, I'll have to let you know later. Hello, MLMs. Sunny is a kookaburra. I am going to have to research some other birds because I don't think Sunny is a kookaburra. But let's see. My game hot takes might... I need to know your hot take. So MLMs said my game hot takes might make people never watch me again.
Oh.
I find that very hard to believe. I think they would watch you because of your hot takes. Well, and other things. But, like, I think they would watch you even... Yeah, you'd be fine. Let's see... Oh, okay. So Gabdude clarified that question about your thoughts on Sea of Darkness. That was for you.
Ooh. Okay, I really like Sea of Darkness. I like that it's so hard. I love the setting. Sea of Darkness made me like so interested in Iceland that I've been learning Icelandic for 6 years.
What?
Yes.
Oh, that's so...
Like, just on my own. Like, just on an app, but yes.
That's so cool.
Sea of Darkness is one that I like a lot.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Is it... Okay, so what is it about Sea of Darkness? Is it the vibe? Is it the... Like, by vibe, I mean, like, setting. Like, vibe, I don't know. What do I mean by vibe?
I love the setting. I love the, like, isolation of it. I think that all of the characters have a really interesting story. And I love that it's so hard.
Yeah.
I think that the games that have a really hard set of puzzles interest me far more. Like, when I'm replaying it, that adds value to my choice to replay it.
Ooh, okay.
Because, like, if I know I put in Sea of Darkness right now to play it, I'm still going to have a hard time with a lot of the puzzles. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm still going to have to think about them. It's something that I'm going to have to, you know, spend a lot of mental energy on, and that's part of the enjoyment for me. If that makes sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just overall, I think that's a really good game.
Right on. I also really enjoy that game. I will say... I remember when I streamed it, I had not played it for a hot minute. I forgot how hard those puzzles were.
Oh, I know.
And then I was trying to play it on stream, and I was like, I feel dumb. Okay.
No, that's just a hard game.
Well, that leads me to my own question of, have you played Mystery of the Seven Keys, and what were your thoughts on it?
I have. I got it physical copy. I have all of my games as a physical copy, so I didn't get it on Steam or anything. Mm-hmm. So I did have to wait however many months until the physical copies were made and shipped, so I had to avoid spoilers for a while because everybody had played and finished it, and I didn't even have my copy yet. Yeah. So I definitely played it later than everybody. I played it, like, last December, maybe, because I also had to get a laptop that was able to run it because my old laptop just, I mean, it didn't run anything anymore at that point.
Yeah.
So it took a while for me to be able to get it, but I had a lot of fun with it. I think, I mean, it's not the older games. I don't know if it'll ever be the older games, you know?
Yeah.
But I thought it was interesting. I almost thought some of the characters weren't really all that necessary.
Okay.
Because there were quite a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, overall, I really wasn't that disappointed with it, which I was expecting to be disappointed because I didn't love Midnight in Salem.
Mm-hmm. And that's understandable.
But I loved that I could play Key on, like, the point-and-click mode.
Yeah.
Some of the controls were still a little bit difficult, but I mean, that alone made it feel a lot more like a Nancy game to me.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite part about Key, which is something that I've heard people say they didn't like, I loved how Nancy did not explain any of the puzzles to you. Like in every other game, you click on a puzzle and Nancy's like, I need to get this over here, or I need to match this with this so that this happens. But every time you opened a puzzle in Key, she didn't tell you anything.
Yeah.
And especially the one with, like, the one in Vladena's shop. I loved that. I loved that I had
Really?
no idea what I was supposed to do, but I knew I had to do something in this room. It made it feel like an
Oh, that's
escape
so
room
cool.
almost. Like, because specifically for that puzzle, like, she leaves, and you know you have to do something while she's gone,
Yeah.
but, like, you don't know what. But in any other game, Nancy would be like, I need to look at this and do XYZ before
Yeah.
she gets back. But I was just left in the room knowing I had to do something, and, like, I have this piece, I have this chart, I have these few things, like, what can I figure out that I have to do?
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot of people criticize that because they felt like they didn't have direction.
Mm-hmm.
But that was my favorite part about Mystery of the Seven Keys. Like,
That is so
for every puzzle, like
Yeah.
the candles, all of the puzzles. I mean, it made some of them hard. Specifically that night with the reflections.
Ooh,
It took
yeah.
a long time to figure out what I had to do with that. But no, really, that was my favorite part of the whole game. And I don't, I feel like they'll probably take people's suggestions for the next game, but I kind of hope they keep it like that.
Well, one thing that okay, so okay. I'm gonna have to like start keeping a paper with like the thoughts that I
You're good. I'm saying so many things at once.
You're good. You're good.
It's just a train of
So,
thought.
well, I was one of those people who felt like I had no direction, but I find it interesting to a couple things. So, you specifically mentioned the night puzzle, which I understood what I needed to do, but didn't realize how many, how many I'm trying to like
Yeah.
be vague. How many
No, I know.
components needed to be manipulated?
Yeah,
Adjusted?
no, I know.
I don't know how to say that.
Puzzle.
But in general, it's like, okay, so this is probably okay. But I was like, well, I thought I had it, but apparently I didn't. What? Now, one thing that I wonder, and I would love to hear your thoughts on this. What if, because they already have, the dual navigation, and it'd be awesome if they kept that, because there are a lot of people who prefer the point and click or who cannot do the modern mode because
for motion sickness. Yeah.
So they already have that. What if they also offered, so they have, okay, brain, organize your thoughts. Having, because to me, the base, like, I guess I can't even, my brain is not even remembering if there's a junior and senior. I feel like there is.
No, I think there was.
But I would have played it on junior because I cannot, most of the time, my brain. So, but the junior felt like senior should. So my thought, like, as far as like basing it along or comparing it to previous Nancy games, I feel like it should have maybe not necessarily been so hand-holdy, because I do agree that, especially after playing the Penelope Pendrick, it wasn't even Penelope Pendrick. I mean, yeah, but also Penelope Pendrick and Gumshoe Detective Agency, where there's nothing. You're just left there trying to figure out what you need to do next. And I liked those, but I think where, as people who play as Nancy Drew fans who have played a lot of these games, we've gotten so used to having that direction. I almost wonder if it would be beneficial to have potentially 3 versions of it.
Well, what I'm blanking. Stay Tuned for Danger had 3. It had like junior, senior, and master or something. That's the only one that has that.
Well, and I feel like with no direction at all, especially where if they're going to have multiple levels, I feel like that should be the Master Sleuth.
That makes sense, yeah.
And then have a middle ground. And then have the hand-holdy. Like, this is your very first case.
That does make a lot of sense, yeah.
Now, the issue I could see running into with that is space, because I imagine that takes up space, but I also have never designed a game.
Even if there was just master, it wouldn't have that, and junior would, you know? Like, it could even be split between 2.
Yeah.
I don't really have a good metric for this, because this is going to sound like elitist. I always play on senior sleuths. Like, even the first time I ever played a Nancy Drew game, I think I'm just really stubborn.
Well,
I don't ever play on junior.
But
so
you also...
it's kind of hard for me to compare.
You've also said, though, that you love not having that direction, and you love the puzzles. So it makes sense that you always play. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I should probably play more on senior mode. That would probably, honestly, especially with how much I loved that part of Gumshoe and loved, I do plan on playing, plan on playing Penelope Pendrick. Say that 5 times fast. Later this month when it comes out. I loved that, and I feel like there was a little bit more to like direction in that, but even then it was like, I could be misremembering, but I feel like it wasn't, I need to do this. You know?
Yeah.
Gosh, I look forward to playing that game. Holy crap. Okay, let's see. I'm going back to check on chat. You want to... Oh, Tori says she wants to say the hot takes badly, but can't. I think I know why you can't. If anyone in chat has not watched or listened to Tori and Carter's...
It's so good.
It is. Their podcast, Stay Tuned for Deep Dives. They're currently on season 2. This season's episodes are significantly longer, but trust me, they are worth it.
They are.
Oh, they're so good. And this season, if I'm remembering correctly, is all about onions, which is basically their word for opinions. Sharing their onions. Let's see. Oh, didn't Dexter get bad grades in school? Remember yeah, that doesn't make a kid bad. That doesn't make a kid bad. Maybe he just had ADHD. Just saying. An unmasked ADHD. And he does have street smarts. Iris says, my man Dexter has street smarts. Oh gosh. She also says he grew up on the wrong side of the chocolate milk farm. Oh, let's see. Faves. A lot of your faves are vibe-driven. Let's see, who said that? Indie Craft said that. DDI, Whack, and C. I definitely understand that. Oh, I'm sorry. I read that. So she said, I love the puzzles in C and Saw. And I'm like, seesaw, 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 seesaw. Oh, Danny had to duck out. I'm sorry, Danny. I missed that message. Oh, no. I hope she has a good night. Oh, Tori said she loved being thrown to the wolves to figure stuff out. And loved the safe puzzle. What? Oh, Emily Renee says, that puzzle made me rage like no other. Loved the alchemy puzzle, though. I feel like I did better on the alchemy puzzle when I was not streaming than when I was. But that does not surprise me because sometimes I get distracted by chat and then I'm like, what am I doing again? Wait, is Stream Elements not putting the timer up? Hold on. Or is it not often enough? Let me check. Well, that's odd. Well, that's odd. Tori just put literally just put onions. It's only really the loss of task list that is a noticeable difference. Hold on. Puzzles amateur versus master and key are almost... See, that's another thing. I feel like maybe they should be different.
Yeah, I feel like they probably should be.
Why?
I don't know how much of a difference there is in the other games, but I'm aware that, like, even, like, passwords and combinations are not the same, so I'm sure they are. I mean, maybe some games more than others, but I had the impression that the puzzles weren't the same.
Okay, let's save that and see. I'm going to reduce the chat. Hold on, this is me doing streamer things. Okay, let's see what happens, because I also just realized that it hasn't said any of the memberships ones, which is fine, but that tells me that something is not working with that, and I don't know why. Because it should be putting the fundraiser thing in the chat every so often. Thank you for taking over that, Tori, because I don't know why it's not working. Why are my stream elements timers not working? That's the question. Okay, I am going... Okay, how do I do that then? Chatbot, maybe? Settings? Unmute. Part. Join? There we go. Okay, let's see if that does it. I don't know. We'll find out. That's actually... I want to do... I'm going to say 10 minutes just to see if it does it, and then we'll up that back to where it was supposed to be. I'm making them really low just to see if it actually says anything. Let's see. I haven't seen the command post. Other games have more differences from what I've seen. Yeah. Ooh, here's a question. Have you played the original Secrets Can Kill?
I have.
See, I haven't.
We have
not
like
completely
the computer that I would have grown up playing like ancient PC games on when I was a kid. We still have that same computer. And we just keep it in our basement, but every so often we'll like lug it up and, you know, it's £1 million. But we'll lug it up and play something on it. And so that's how I played the original Secrets Can Kill. And it was a lot of fun. I played it with my mom. But there's like a phone card in the game that you're supposed to find to call people.
Really?
And we never found it. So we were missing out on like significant plot information.
Oh.
I still have no idea where it was, and to this day when we talk about it, like I haven't replayed that game just because of the effort it takes to like even be able to play it.
Yeah.
But we keep talking like we gotta play that game again so we can find that phone card and figure out all the stuff we missed, because we missed I mean it felt like we missed a lot.
Yeah.
When we got to the end game, it felt like, how on earth were we supposed to know that based on... And I don't know, maybe people that have played it and found that still had confusion, but we felt like there was a lot that we had missed. So we keep being like, we gotta play that again and actually find that phone card. But I have played it, yes.
Awesome. I need to. I started it, but I want to see, because I know there's a way, and people have sent it to me. People have made me to send it to me again because that was forever ago, and I keep things get in the way, basically.
Yeah.
But there is a way to make it so that you don't have to switch discs.
Oh, that would be convenient. That took up so much time.
It's serious. Oh my gosh, it did. But because honestly, I think that's why I haven't like played a whole lot of it.
We had to really like strategize, like, are we done in this location? Like, are we certain there's nothing else for us to do before we move on to the next?
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of neat though. I hadn't thought about it that way.
Just because we got so tired of switching it, we were like, before we go to Aunt Eloise's house, like, are we positive there's nothing else in the school? Yeah.
Oh, I definitely get that. Hello, DJ Twin Gamers. DJ Twin Gamers have entered the chat. They also have put something in the fundraiser, and it is available this week. And those are please excuse me while I thread this through the previous stitches, the Cocoa Kringle bookmarks. Ooh, I really should put this in a larger hoop, but I didn't because I'm silly. And also, I don't feel like it, because it takes me forever to get this nice and tensioned correctly. Oh, come on. Twins, in case... Ooh, you know what? I'm going to snooze that. Boop. We are talking about the games we've played, the hot takes that we have about certain games, but also I wanted to remind everyone, in case there are newer people in here, I don't know, like, well, DJ Twins Gamers, you've been on the streams before, but I have a chaos wheel that I will only be spinning each time we reach, or each time $100 has accumulated. So we've done it once because we are currently at $100. And I think that's the big reason Iris donated exactly the amount that she donated. Because they wanted the chaos wheel. But there is that. Also, this is really random. A little update on the project that I'm presently working on, if I can get this freaking needle to come on. Okay, hold on. This is bothering me. I need to find my needle threader. I have one somewhere. Where is it? Good question. I don't know. I am working on admittedly, the single most expensive item in the Tiltify fundraiser. Should I call it a storefront? A shop? I don't know what to call it. It would be great if they had a good name for it, but and it is Camille's Embroidery. And that is only going to be available, with a handful of other things that are only going to be available, during the finale stream. Ooh, hot take. The Creature of Kapu Cave is a great, fun game. Tell us more also. While you guys are typing your more comments, what are your thoughts, AG Illustrations? Because I don't think you've spoken about Kapu Cave.
The first time I played it, it took me like only 3 days, which okay, maybe in the grand scheme of things, that's not that long, but, like, for context, it took me a really long time to beat each game. So I was really, like, my initial thought on it was that I was disappointed that that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think the ending is stupid? Yes.
Yeah.
But do I have a fun time?
Okay.
Yes. So, like, you could catch me fishing as Joe Hardy for, like, 2 hours straight, and I would be fine. I could make the necklaces all day, like, I think it's fun. Do I think it's good? No. But I think it's fun.
I love that you didn't even give it the good.
No,
Because they said it was a great
think
game.
about the story for 2 seconds is not good. That's my opinion, but I don't think it's very good. I think, like, all the stuff with Craven is just super cheesy. Like, what
Yeah.
even was that? But I think it's a fun time.
Yeah.
I would replay it again. I have replayed it. It has good, like, atmosphere. It really feels beachy. Out of the beachy games, like, it's, in my opinion, I would gravitate to it far more than Ransom of the Seven Ships, regardless of the other problems with Ransom of the Seven Ships. Like, yeah, it's a fun game. I don't think it's very well written at all.
Yeah, I can see that. Ransom. Ransom, I need to replay it because honestly, I have not replayed it in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
It is not my first choice of game.
No.
I think the biggest thing that gets me as far as the actual game is there are virtually no suspects.
Yeah.
So it's literally, it can only be.
Yeah.
I mean, because who the heck who's gonna think that George was involved?
Nobody.
Exactly. Honestly. Okay, here's a hot take. They need to make one of Nancy's friends a legitimate suspect. I don't mean like...
I don't know how they would manage that.
Well, here's my thought. If, like, one of the Hardys disappeared, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's like, okay, so there's an investigation or whatever. And like maybe the person who they really suspect or who the other Hardy suspects something happens to.
Mm.
And then it's so
yeah, I can see that.
Then you're trying to like find out two different things, right? You're investigating two different things. You're investigating a disappearance, potential kidnapping, and whatever other thing happens to who, they thought it was.
Yeah.
And it's like, Frank, did you do something? Did you do something? And then it's like, because then legitimately it's like, oh.
But see, the thing is, like, if Frank did do something, then it would be like that moral, like, gray area where Nancy would be like, if you did, like, I'm sure you had a really good reason. You know?
Yeah, but like that's where it's honestly, and then that would be really interesting because of the sort of like nuance, like the layers to it,
That would be interesting.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Tori says, oh, hold on, there is a not, please leave my thread, not please stop that. I feel like you shouldn't be doing that. I'm just saying. There we go. Let's see. Tori says, oh, hi, cat lover. Thank you for joining. Okay, there are a couple things here. Before I read Tori's, let's see. Maggie says the minigames are very fun once you can access them. I think she's talking about Kapu Cave. I love the tropical beach environment. The twins say, this was our first game and our introduction into the Nancy Drew games. The logic for the game honestly makes sense to us and is honestly a cozy comfort game for us. I could just leave the game open for hours doing nothing but listening to the ocean. I don't blame you.
I can respect that, yeah.
Hello, Liv! Liv is here to lurk for just a bit. Have a good lurk. And Tori said, okay, but, and then she did the side eyes. Ned's already proven he will commit crime for Nancy, so why not him? And it would be juicy because Ned has that total good guy image. I mean,
it would be.
Oh. Liv says, I mean, technically, Frank has too. All three boys have. Wait, why am I not remembering? What did they do? What? What did they do? Oh. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, well that's not. Okay, that's not, that doesn't go against the, okay, anyway, sorry, I had to approve a message. No context because I just got here, but I wanted Thanos to come back and for Kronos to kidnap one of the heart. Ooh! Okay, dude, I don't know if y'all remember. I had it in my head when they were teasing Key. I had it in my head that Ned was going to be there in person. Because Scott Carty kept saying, like, I think it was in like an interview or something with Scott Carty and Brittany Cox, and he kept saying Ned just wants to be there with her. He just wants to be, and I was like, that's gotta mean something. No, it didn't. It didn't. It really didn't, and that made me very sad. But like that would be honestly either if I just thought of something. Either if he was legitimately kidnapped or someone, like whatever culprit, made Nancy think they had kidnapped him. Or Carson, because honestly, like if you go to the books, Carson's like always being, I feel like he's always being kidnapped. Someone's always being kidnapped. Actually, honestly, what they really need to do if they want to go, I want them to go back a little bit to the books, just because it's been a hot minute. But we need a counterfeiting case.
Ooh,
like counterfeit money, because I feel like so many of the Nancy Drew books that I have read have counterfeit cases. Okay, let's see. Indie Craft says, I really should get to bed, but I really want to at least feel a bit more confident on my project before sleeping. I don't blame you. I understand that. Yay! Okay, so the timer worked. It popped up. The stream is part of Email and Stream's 2025 PanCAN Fundraiser. Yay! Liv says, first thing I recall is that the Hardy Boys leaked classified documents to Nancy in the deadly device. Okay, see, now I really need to replay that.
Yeah.
Y'all are making a case that I need to replay this. Let's see. Go watch the very end of Kalina's blind playthrough of Key sometime. She was totally expecting something to happen that didn't, so she kept her lips zipped about what was supposed to happen, but the whole moment made me wonder if she was expecting Ned to show up in Prague at the end. That needs, okay, please. Also, okay. I have a question for you, AG Illustrations.
Okay.
I have a question. Do you think, or I guess, what are your thoughts on the idea of actually ever being able to see Ned or Carson?
Honestly, I'd be more disappointed if we saw Carson because of the golf ball thing. Like, they've gone so far with it.
I agree. They should never
think
give him an actual, like, picture either.
I, like, kind of don't expect them to show us either of them. I know a lot of people did expect Ned to show up in Key. Like, I don't know. To me, it didn't really feel like something that was going to happen. I guess it would depend on the execution,
Mhm.
but I'd say I'd rather them show us Ned than Carson because I kind of like the idea that Carson is, like, a background person in that sense. Like, even in the books, like, you know, he often is involved in a lot of similar things to Nancy, and even in, like, Silent Spy, like, I don't really know how to word what I'm thinking, but I feel like if Carson was there, it would make Nancy feel a little bit inferior because he's often working on the same things, but with
Okay.
so much more expertise and experience.
Gotcha.
But I don't really expect them to show us either of them.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd really be mad. It depends on how it was done. Because, like, Nancy's other friends, I enjoy having them. But I don't know. I don't really have strong feelings about it either way. I mean, just for the sheer joke of it, I'm going to say that Carson should always just be a golf ball, but
Yes,
I mean, I
please.
don't I don't really mean that with any degree of sincerity. I don't know. I don't have strong opinions on that.
I
What do you
think
think?
okay. I want them to update his the phone art to a higher quality golf ball image. That's the first thing. Also, why does she have him as a golf ball?
I don't know, but it's so funny.
I love it. Oh my gosh. But I think if we ever see Carson, it needs to be from a distance, a la Nancy Drew in Labyrinth of Lies, right? From a
Oh,
distance.
see, that was yeah.
But also, it needs to be just to keep it, you know, to keep the continuity. It cannot be at his law office. It
Yeah.
cannot be in a courtroom. It needs to be at a golf course.
That's so yeah. I can accept that.
Hotchkels! I was working on your hat earlier, and then I realized that I had I had started the next row when it wasn't time to start the next row. I started it at the halfway point. So I stopped and set it down and was like, okay, I'm going to need to be more awake to take this back, because if I try to do it now, I might get very mad at myself. Oh my goodness! But I was working on your hat today. I actually worked on it. People were asking. My family was asking about it earlier today. I was sitting at the back of a what is it called? There's a word. It was there. It was in my head. Oh, hold on. Okay. I have a child who woke up. So I will be right back.
Okay, no problem.
August, if you want to talk about anything you want to talk about, feel free. I will be right back.
No, I don't really know. I can't see the chat or anything, so I'm not really sure.
I wish there was a way that I could share the chat on Discord with you so that you could see it.
No, it's okay.
I don't know a way to do that off the top of my head.
No, it's all right. I'll just think it's not a problem.
Sleep soon. Hold on. Okay, we're back. I did not expect her to fall asleep that fast, but I'm keeping one headphone off.
Yeah, that's all right.
Just in case. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see here. Let's look at the okay. Headphones. Stop that. Stop it. Let's see here. Okay, so so Tori had said, made me wonder if she was expecting Ned to show up in Prague at the end. And MLM said I would have died for that. Imagine the moment, dude. I think we all would have. I think we all would have died if that had happened. Tori said, that's just my wondering, though. She gave no hints on what info she knew. Yeah. But I think Nancy was conversing with Ned at the time, so my brain went for it. I mean, I don't blame you. Well, and seriously, like, I feel like there was so much hinting to that in, like, the lead up to, in my opinion, like, in the lead up to Key. I felt like there was a lot kind of suggesting that. Okay, so that's understandable. MLM said, and I want to preface this, they said, this is pure fan opinion because since I'm remote and on the marketing team, I have very little interaction with anyone on the game dev side, but I would want them to wait to show us either Carson or Ned until they have found and solidified their footing in the new era. I agree with that. But honestly, I also agree with, like, while I would love to see one of them, I don't know. I worry a little bit that we would have a Sunny June situation, and I actually think it was Tori who pointed out that that comparison to me before, that it's like it could turn out like Sunny June, which is a little bit worrying.
That's fair.
Let's see. Be down for seeing a glimpse of Carson in the distance in one of Nancy. Ooh, a flashback!
Oh, that could work.
The cross stitch is looking so good. Thank you! It is taking forever. Guys, when I say this thing is huge, I'm just gonna show you how big this thing's gonna be. You know, it doesn't look this big in the game, in my opinion. But I think in order to get this much detail, the person who, because I did not design this. This was, I need to find it and like put it in the chat or something. But I wonder if in order to get all of that detail, they felt like it needed to be this big. This thing's huge. And it's still going.
Oh, well.
Yeah. And it's still going. And this is leaving like, I think 1.5 to 2 inches, maybe 3 tops around edges. It's huge. And you can't even see how tall it is. This will have to be custom framed. Like, I'm gonna have to like go and find a custom frame and then figure out the best way to ship it. To whomever. That's why it's the most expensive one on here. Also, it probably won't be done by the end of the fundraiser because it's taking so long. I am making one and my mom is making one, and basically whoever finishes it first, that's the one that's going in the fundraiser. Or to the fundraiser donor. Let's see. I worry that if they showed us Ned in mid or key, that if when they make a game like 40 or something, the model would change so much. Yeah, I definitely get that. Think of the Hardys. Ooh, that's a question I have.
I'm just going to turn off my camera for a second because I'm going to see if I can plug in my phone so it can charge.
You're good.
But I'll still be able to hear.
You're good. What is everyone's thoughts on on their designs on the Hardy Boys designs in brain work Kapu Cave? Because I think that they look a little bit, or well, specifically, is it Joe? Joe
Yeah.
looks like discount Jess McCartney. I have said it before. I will say it 1 billion times. He looks like discount Jess McCartney. Okay, let's see. Honestly, I'd take better writing for Ned over seeing him in. Yeah. I mean, think about how many different Frank, Joe, Bess, and George. Yes. Ooh, who is your favorite? Okay. Oh, so many questions going on in my head. Okay. First, I guess instead of what do you think of their designs in Kapu Cave, what are your favorite...
It'll be a different angle, but...
No, you're good.
Okay.
What is your favorite version, I guess, as far as in-game models, is that the term? For each of... What is it?
For the Hardy Boys?
Yeah, for the Hardy Boys, and then for Bess and George.
My favorite Hardy Boys is the phone art in Labyrinth of Lies.
Ooh.
That looks like them to me. None of the other ones
I agree.
really convey it the same way as that. I mean, if that doesn't count, then
that can count as a separate thing.
Doesn't count. For the actual models, I'm not sure. I feel like mid probably was the closest to how I picture them, but the mid character models themselves were so unappealing to look at, in my opinion. But the design was probably the closest to how I would picture them.
Okay.
In terms of their hair and what they're wearing. But I mean, I didn't really love any of the character models in Midnight in Salem just because of the clunkiness of them and their movements and everything.
Yeah, they were figuring it out.
But the actual design, I think, maybe that if I can't pick Labyrinth of Lies, which that's a cop-out answer anyway. Bess and George, I mean, I think I usually picture them like the Alibi and Ashes ones, but that might just be because I play it the most.
That's understandable.
Out of the ones that have Bess and George, so I think that's what I'm gonna say. I don't really like George model in Ransom of the Seven Ships.
No. Neither of them looked good in Ransom of the Seven Ships. Sorry, Her Interactive, if you ever see any of this. But no one looked good in Ransom of the Seven Ships.
No.
It all looked weird.
Oh, I'm sorry, my hand's gonna be in the way of the...
No, you're okay.
That's what I can do right now.
You're good. Yeah, like, and I feel like, okay, this is gonna sound, it was something with the mouth. Like, something with the mouths in that game. That feels so weird saying that, but they were just off. I definitely understand what you mean with mid, but that can kind of be chalked up to, like, I mean...
Like, it's not a Hardy Boy specific issue. That's my issue with
that.
Yeah,
it's...
No.
Getting used to the new engine. With anything, It's like, okay, well, we're getting used to this. It's the transitional period, right? Of kind of figuring out what you're doing, figuring out how you're going to do it, with what you want to do, which obviously I personally feel like Key is an improvement upon that. And I think the next one's going to be an even bigger improvement. And then the following will be like, okay, here we are.
Yeah.
Move there. Because, I mean, that's what happened with the first, 4 games?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you had Secrets Can Kill, which looked nothing like the other ones.
Right.
And then you have Stay Tuned for Danger, right? So, yes, yes. Where I love that game.
I do too.
I feel like I don't even have to say anything else.
Yeah.
And then was the third one, was that Message in a Haunted Mansion?
Message in a Haunted Mansion, yeah.
Significant improvement. And then you get Treasure in the Royal Tower, which is
just a great game.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. If you think about the new Hi, Nix. Do you want to say hi? No, you're just stretching. She's like, why are you awake?
Is it a cat?
Yeah. She doesn't like... She usually comes up and just meows, which I don't think you can hear it on Discord, which is unfortunate. Discord likes to cut out all of the fun cat things.
I can hear a little cat sound, which is why I thought it was a cat.
She may have crawled into one of her little cubbies. Let's see. Ooh! Well, you're here as MLMs. So I am considering you MLMs. Enjoyed mid more than Key. That is a hot take I'm going to need more of.
It really is.
Oh, I need you to explain. Oh, wait, Liv feels the same way. Wait, hold on, wait.
Really?
Wait, right? Is that what you're responding to? Hold on. What? Wait, what? Hold on. Whoa, a lot has happened. Holy crap, hold on. Wow. Wow. Okay. Need Nancy to stop emotionally abusing this poor man. Tori said, hashtag not my Joe. Oh my gosh. Didn't hate Frank's, but I loved mid Frank design. You know what it reminded me of? It kind of reminded me a little bit. Like their outfits and stuff. Ow. Okay, hold on. These are falling off my head. Reminded me of Last Train. Their outfits in Last Train. Joe looks like a 45-year-old smoker in... Is that Creature of Kapu Cave? Joe looks like Jess McCartney. Train looks better, but both are better than the adventure. I don't even know what that is. Adventure Company designs. Liv agrees that the favorite Frank and Joe is the concept. Oh, okay. You said. Did you say Alibi and Asher?
Yes, I did say that.
Okay. She actually said Lie.
Labyrinth of Lies.
Yeah,
that's what
Lies. Yeah. MLM says Medallion is my favorite Bess. Ash is my favorite George. Mid is my favorite IRL Hardy Boys. I feel like the only thing keeping me from liking the Hardy Boys and Mid, design-wise, is the transitionary bit. The fact that it's like, it looks funky, not because it's the Hardys. It looks funky because of that transition. So it's sort of like, do I actually hate how the Hardys look or dislike how the Hardys look in this? No. I like how they look. I like the vision that they had there. And there was still a little bit with the lighting, in my opinion, and that we had that in Key as well. But I understand that that's going to be a pain in the butt to figure out in general, and I haven't even ever made a game. Puzzles in Mid were actually very good. I agree. The puzzles we got in Mid were good.
I was very underwhelmed by the puzzles in Mid. I thought there were I don't know, it felt like there were 4 puzzles in the whole game. I mean, maybe that's an understatement. I don't know. It's been a while since I played it because I only played it once.
There aren't very many.
Come on, there's so few puzzles, and one of them is just putting together some pieces of paper. I don't know. But I'm a puzzle person. That's what I'm looking for. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean the number of puzzles. I just think the puzzles themselves. Because I really enjoyed, granted, this is another game that I don't turn to. Mm-hmm. So I can't say that I love any of it. But when I was finally able to sit down and play Mid, which I didn't get to do, legitimately sit down and play it for real and enjoy it until a hot minute after it was released for various reasons. But that I did enjoy the puzzles. I enjoyed the ones that we got, let me say that. Mm-hmm. I agree that there weren't many. I did I enjoyed the dialogue the first time I played it, or the first time I could really sit down and enjoy it and play it and actually pay attention to it, because that in itself is almost like a puzzle, trying to figure that out. But
I think I need to go ahead.
No, you're good, go ahead.
I think I would need to replay it to fairly have opinions on Mid, because when I played it, the computer specs for the computer I was running it on were the bare minimum to run the game. Yeah. So every sentence of dialogue took 3 minutes. It to get through a conversation was genuinely 15 minutes. Oh no. And it was unbearable. I didn't even, the content of the conversation aside, waiting for their mouth to catch up for 5 minutes after they've already said the thing and buffered 20 times, just the interface was so frustrating that I couldn't even appreciate any of the things they were saying.
I would be very intrigued, if you do end up replaying it, because you said you have a I
have a much better computer now.
I would be very intrigued to hear your thoughts on it if you replay it.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine even the actual puzzles in the game being significantly harder to even try to solve.
Yeah, everything was so slow. I would click on something and it would pause for however long, and then it would finally acknowledge that I had clicked. So it was just a mess to begin with. I can't fairly give opinions on mid, really.
Oh, hold on. MLM says the story in mid was better. Oh, hi, Abby! Okay, Key is my very least favorite Nancy game from Hotchkiss. Just felt kind of cold. I'm going to come back to that. Story in mid was better according to MLMs. I was invested in the characters and plot more. I could tell they spent a lot of time on the story before release, and with Key, I didn't get the same fleshed out story vibe. I get that. Let's see. We are talking about mid and Key. Wait a minute! All of my mods are in chat right now. What? The puzzles in Key infuriated me. They made no sense and were unreasonably difficult. I felt like I needed a hint every 4 seconds. I didn't need a hint once in mid and I could follow the game well. That's understandable. Clipboard glitch that nearly made... Oh! I forgot about that. So, Abby from Clover Shop had a clipboard glitch when she played Key that nearly made her start the whole game over until Brigella gave her a save file. Almost threw her laptop across the room.
How did that happen?
What is it?
How'd that happen?
Wasn't it something with the, Abby, you could tell us a little bit more. Wasn't it something with the marionette thing? Ooh, wait a minute! Why has it not come up? What? Hold on. Hold on. Maggie, did you just donate, or did you donate while I was gone? Thank you. Well, thank you, friend, for donating. Let's see. I think it was something with, no, like 2 minutes ago. I didn't even hear. Did anyone else hear did the alert work? I'm going to be very mad if the alert didn't work.
I haven't heard any of them, so I can't say.
Hold on. Now I feel like I need to check this. I feel like I need to check this to make sure it's actually going to work. It did not go off. Why? Hold on. I am upset. I enjoy hearing. Did anything come up? Nothing came up, did it? Oh, I am sad. This upsets me. What? Boo. I enjoy hearing Lonnie Manella say, still have to cure that. Spoiler alert, if you haven't heard the alert yet. It's Lonnie Manella saying, still have to cure that. We still have to cure that. Okay, so Abby says, yes, so the glitch is if you click the toolbox and clipboard out of order, can't remember which first, it basically keeps you from being able to check off something about searching the trailer.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah. That's understandable. I have MLM says mid and key aren't laggy. It's just most people need to update current technology. Because most people who have complained to tech support about those games have been trying to run them on like Dell laptops from 2012. I have a secondary hot take. It's not going to be a very hot take. It's just going to be a take. Because I have a feeling people are not going to find it super hot and are actually going to kind of agree. I think that new computers need to not be so freaking expensive.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That is my opinion.
It's a good opinion.
Oh, Pius says I can only play Key on my husband's computer. My computer won't handle it, and it isn't that old. I will say, I feel like Mid's... Is it Mid? No, Key. I don't know. I remember there being issues with, like, even... I feel like the base, like the minimum, there we go. The minimum requirements listed on Midnight in Salem's were... I feel like they should have been higher. Because of the fact that if you really want to be able to play and enjoy the game, it is kind of difficult to... Like you had said, I mean, you had a computer that met the minimum requirements, but it made it was still borderline impossible to play and actually enjoy. So
even on like the lowest graphics setting,
yeah,
couldn't do anything.
You also you can't play mid. Okay. Yeah, I get that, Pius. Pius said one basic. Okay, that is a high number, but it is a very high percentage that is definitely over 100. She said, I need to upgrade and I cannot buy a $900+ computer. Yeah, and that's true. Like Liv made the point, there's also a difference between old and gaming capable, or like new and gaming capable, because there are differences between regular computers and gaming computers. That's understandable. Buy a laptop, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, actually, okay. So Liv pointed out, she said, you can buy a laptop for $500 to $600 that will play both games. Now, it's not ideal in the sense of, like, it's not going to play them perfectly. Would you be able to stream them? Not necessarily. But I will say, for anyone who just wants to play them, Liv, do you still have... Liv had made... She'd done a lot of research and basically made a list of... I can't say affordable, because affordable is a subjective term, but a list of less expensive, let me say that, less expensive computers that meet the minimum requirements for Key. If I'm
I consulted that exact list that she made when I was... Yeah.
Yes!
Because I had a new laptop anyway, and I knew I was going to be getting the game, so I was like, I have to make sure that it will be able to play this. So yes, I did use her exact list as a guide for that.
Liv, your list was super helpful.
It was.
We have proof. I love it.
I don't remember if the one that I ended up getting was actually on her list, but I remembered using her list. I mean, my brother is also really into tech stuff, so he was helping me as well.
Yeah.
But I did consult the list.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Liv is giving, like, the, I'm gonna say that's, like, happy crying, like, oh, yay, emote. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna bring this through and go here. Oh, my feet are getting cold. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Meant new thing. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah, because Liv actually meant, it's like there's a difference between old and gaming capable. They meant new. She meant new and gaming capable. Let's see. Most people in the indie fandom seem to be people who are not gamers per se, but specifically into the Nancy Drew games. That was me until the renaissance of Nancy Drew a few years ago, and I happily was not a gamer. I think most of the fans who are still around for nostalgia would not think they need a gaming-capable laptop because they're focused on the one series of games. That makes sense. Yeah, and like, MLMs is making the point that, you can't really fault a company for trying to kind of keep up with, what's the word? Like keep up with the times, keep up with the, I don't want to say what everyone else is doing, because that's a weird way of putting it, but
right, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like if you want to like attract even more people to play your games, which like ideally would be awesome. I think we all are like, please play these games. And we don't even work for you. Please. But it makes sense to, try to make them capable of more things and like higher res and all of that stuff. It makes sense. Ooh, Pia says, seriously considering asking hubby and his cousin to help me build a computer in the next couple years. That would be awesome. MLMs, you did a 24-hour stream, and every time I see you say that, I slightly want to throw up. How? Please tell me you took breaks. Please tell me you took breaks, because please tell me you got up and moved your body at some point during that. I am slightly concerned for my own health for the day-long stream at the end of this month. But I am also actively planning to have breaks in there. Okay, let's see. I am not going to read that because... Hold on. It's not inappropriate. It's just...
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Link is actually still in your bio. Just be advised, haven't us... Ooh! Liv! Well, okay. I want to say, Liv, you should update it. No. Liv, you should work on your book. You should link your author Instagram. That's what you should do. A very special... Wait, what? What's happening? You do a 24-hour stream every year? How the... Okay, are there any kids listening right now? I hope not. It's 11:06 p.m. my time.
On a school night?
Yeah, on a school night. Because I was going to say, like, what the fuck? How? Oh, yeah, Pius makes a good point. I don't fault Her Interactive. I fault the computer companies for making everything so inaccessible. Computer companies have started following the console companies in terms of releasing, yes, new technology so quickly that older becomes unusable. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of when, now this I don't think is actually, I'm not convinced that this was technology based. I'm not convinced of that. I think this was money based. When PlayStation got to a point, I think it was with the PlayStation 3, because I think PS2 was still backwards compatible, but one of them was not, and I was so mad because I wanted to play my original Spyro games and I couldn't anymore, and I was so mad. So mad. The twins say, I applaud people who can do a 24-hour stream, but after about 18 hours of being awake, I'm afraid I would start to lose my mind. Yeah, I could, yeah. Ooh, 24-hour stream on January 10th. Okay, I don't have a... Please send that to me on Instagram, MLMs, because I want to remember that. You take small breaks, but never more than 15 minutes. I did one time take like a 20-minute break to drive to Starbucks for coffee. I will say for the finale stream, it will be broken up into 2 streams. That is the current plan. So that I can let my technology, specifically my camera, cool down, because sometimes it likes to get a little, get a little warm. wants to get a little warm. You have a PS2, Maggie? Oh. Yeah, I feel like that's one thing I do. I feel like people blame Her Interactive when they shouldn't, or just like in general blame. Okay, no, I'm not going to say in general because I haven't seen it with literally any other freaking company that makes a game. Community, please donate for pancreatic cancer research. Thank you. Anyway, but I've seen so many people, specifically with when the whole mid thing was happening, so mad about not just like mid taking a while, but like when mid came out and not being able to play their games, and but they were blaming Her Interactive when it's literally a situation of, well, and actually no, I have a better example of this. People who have Macs. I can't remember if it's still the case or not, but I do remember a point when either specific games were not available or the main, remembering correctly that the main catalog, like, so basically everything even before mid, it's like when Apple updated something, like their operating system or whatever, it was no longer capable of running any of those games. And I remember people, I think I'm remembering that correctly, but because I think I remember people being like, well, you need to, Her Interactive, you need to fix this. And it's like, what are you talking about? That would literally involve remaking every single one of those games.
Yeah, that's not their fault.
Pius says, yes, this is still the case. Macs can only run mid and key if you run an emulate. Oh my goodness. Emulator. Emulate. Oh my goodness gracious. My laptop died and I came back just in time to see you staring intensely at the camera. Because that was me saying, that was me glaring at the people who blamed Her Interactive for Apple's problem. Mid and key, anything before mid and key, okay. Oh, okay. So Abby says, okay, I think you're onto what I was working at regarding indie fans not being in other fandoms or not being gamers. Unfortunately, being out of touch with the gaming world. Yeah, I get that. Can created an echo chamber that at times feels really awkward to witness because of how some actual adults would throw a tantrum over not getting updates on their timeline, not getting the old graphics, etc. Yeah. Played all the games on a Mac, but I had... okay. Interesting. So how does that... So, I don't know how that works. Hotchkels, I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to ask because you added a slight caveat to that. It was, of course, very legal. Yes. Everything. You ran emulators, right? Is that a thing? How do you run an emulator? I don't know how to do that. What is this? There's like a split where the older and newer games will run on older Mac operating systems, but not after a certain point when Apple changed something, and then the new Macs will run mid and key. Okay, but not the best. Gotcha. Yeah, Abby said it was like she was constantly checking the message boards. No, that was not Abby, that was Pius. It's like so sad to see so many fans being rude. And it's like, at that point, are you really... Granted, what is a fan? You know? It's like... I guess... Because some people would say it's like it's someone who loves something so much, right? But I feel like it gets to a point now, and maybe that's where it's like a fandom. Okay, hold on. No, I need to find the video that I'm thinking of right now. There is a video that I'm thinking of right now. Okay, my alerts aren't working. This is making me very mad. Hold on. Because Jetpack donated something. Why are my alerts not working? I am upset. I am upset. I am upset. Why? Okay, let me see something real quick. I am upset. I am very upset. What? Because I'm not being told when people are donating. And I really want to have this. I'm upset. I'll have to figure that out over the next couple days. Yeah, well, MLMs makes a good point. She says those who aren't really in touch with the gaming world don't realize how transparent Her Interactive really is compared to other companies and developers, which I see that. Like when I remember with everything leading up to Key, and guys, we do have about 14 minutes left before I'm going to have to hop off here. But when everything was happening with Key and with the lead up and all of those puzzles and all so good. The launch.
Oh, I loved that.
Oh my goodness. I remember telling my husband about it and I was like, this. I thought I heard a cat. I was like, this is oh my goodness, and he said, I want that. He was like, yeah. I don't know who makes the, I literally said the game name earlier. Mass Effect games. But he was like, you probably won't hear anything for years. Mm-hmm. And then they'll say, it's coming out years from now. Yeah. And that is all we'll get. And there will be no hype. And I'm like, I'm sorry that is the case. But yeah, and plus it's like, I do feel like sometimes people think they need more information than they actually need. And it's like, okay, do you want the entire game spoiled for you before it even comes out? Because no. And that makes me think of the Crash Bandicoot remaster, where they showed so much leading up to the release of the game that it was almost like, okay, well, like, why would I buy it now? Yeah. I've already seen everything. Like, I wanted to see all of the things while I'm playing it. I mean, obviously you can still enjoy playing it, but it's just, it kind of gets to a point where it's like, are you sure you want to know that much? Come on. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Live. Yeah, I'm snoozing that. Thank you. I don't need another ad break. Digital River Drama is a good example of people giving Her Interactive grief for something confidential and out of their control. They were literally being robbed and screwed over while fans were whining and calling them broke. Yes. Okay. I didn't know Teespring went bankrupt. I'm learning new things. So that's why they went, ooh, but did they go with Printify? Did they go with, wait, no, was it Shop? What did they go with? I need to look at their, okay, I'm looking at the, okay, hold on, this is, yeah, Printify, that's what I thought. Oh, heck yeah, okay, her interactive, go there, go here, go, no, go here, and no, just, it's probably in like the thingy, and is it in the no, because it took me to a completely different thing that I, please excuse me while I, no, maybe I'm crazy. Am I crazy? I'm crazy, aren't I? Is that it? No. Wait, how do I find it? Hold on. What? Am I crazy? How do I find their merch? What? Okay. I don't think it's been linked to the website. That needs to change. That needs to change. Please link to website. I don't know MLMs who you can talk to, but that needs to be on the website because I cannot find it. Okay. Ooh. There are puzzles. There are puzzles. I want the Pepsop hat. Because I agree with that. People for the preservation and study of birds. Yes. Yes, please. So we are sitting, where are we sitting right now? We are sitting at 130. I do want to give shout outs real quick to, let's see, there's shout out to everyone who has donated so far. So MLMs, Timeless Nancy Drew, 2 anonymous ones, Maggie, Jetpack, and Iris. Thank you guys so much. And then is that, yes, 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 hold on. I want to verify. Yes, okay. Also, I'm pretty sure Printify is owned by Printful now, so it's a pretty big company and has a good track record. Yeah. Well, and a lot of people work with them. A lot of other companies work with them. I really want the Pepsi. Okay, anyway, we're sitting at 130. We have about 8 minutes left in this stream. And I do want to remind people that, and this isn't me saying like, gah, but I'm just saying like every 100 that is donated gets a chaos wheel spin. So we had one at 100. We are now at 130. So when we hit 200, that's when the next chaos wheel spin will be. Yeah, I remember they had a merger. Let me see. I get that. How is the definition of it? If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. You know what? So, light of their love. There's a light of our love. Coffee tumbler. Okay. Her interactive. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Oh, you can get the Elka shirt. I still want to make the summer Elka sweater. You didn't hear that from me. Ooh, an etched glass one. You know what I am really intrigued by? This is so random. I am intrigued. How are color changing mugs made? That's what I want to know.
I have no idea.
It looks so cool. And I specifically ones, because you see the ones that are like white, or like they start out black and then they become white, right? Okay, but how are the ones that, like, okay, I have an example. Hold on. Let me go get it. Okay, no, an ad will not be starting in 14 seconds. Stop that. Okay, here's my example. Okay, so this, if you know me, you know I love Doctor Who. So this, what I want to understand, someone who understands these things, please help me. They have this, and it feels like it's a layer of something, right? It feels like there's a layer of something here, on here. I want to know, how is it that they make it that this TARDIS, when something hot is in here, this TARDIS disappears and reappears here? Like there is another TARDIS over here. I want to know this.
That's so cool. I don't know though.
It's so cool, and just like, it's just so cool.
That is really cool.
I love it. Anyway, sorry. Like, I know you don't know how. It's just, this is me, like, marveling over.
That's fine.
Like, what? Also, how the frick do you make a freaking mug? This is me looking at you, my wonderful guest. Like, holy crap. You know? Oh, it's so cool. I just realized that I had this folded in a very specific way, and I don't remember how that was, so now I'm trying to fold it back. Oh, Maggie, you have finally grabbed your yarn, and we are about 4 minutes away from ending the stream.
Oh.
But it's okay, because the next stream is Wednesday, and then we'll have another one on Monday again. You should. Please do, MLMs. I love... like, coffee mugs are my... They're my weakness, okay? They're my weakness. Also, this freaking Pepsop hat. I am going to actively request this from my husband. I want that Pepsop hat. I also like the I only smoke when I'm on fire Matchbox sticker.
That's great.
What?
I didn't see that one. That's great.
Oh my gosh. Guys, if you haven't checked that out, please check it out. It's so cool. Okay. You should also check out the fundraiser page. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. Do you guys want to see what some of the things that oh my goodness. MLM said it starts off as Ned and Nancy, but you add hot beverage and Ned turns to Frank.
It's awful.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Heat activation. The salmon from Icicle Creek changes color when it's fully cooked. Oh, that would be perfect. Oh, that would be so good. Okay, hold on. Do you guys want to see some of the other things that I've got here for not all of them are available this week. Some are available next week, and some are available the following week, and then some are only available during the fundraiser stream, like the finale stream. The fundraiser, but the finale stream. Okay. Ah, okay. Let me grab that real quick. We'll end the stream by showing some things off here. Okay. If you like Midnight in Salem, I have the Luminous Infusion sign. I do still need to put the hooks on the back, but I will be doing that. They'll be the, like, I haven't decided if I'm going to, I probably will put 2. We'll see. I'm trying to figure that out, but I'll probably put 2. But I did wood burn these myself. I did not cut the wood myself, but I did burn the wood myself. And my husband stained it. There are 2 of these. My husband stained it, and then I put a layer of poly on it, and then I think I ended up doing some spray lacquer as well. I probably should have just done poly, but that is what it is. Ooh, Maggie, you need to tell me that new way to attach yarn for crochet because I need to know it. This is available this week, by the way. These 2 are available this week. And then we have, where did it go? Where did it go? Ooh, okay. These, I haven't put a picture up because I need to finish the last. Oh, ad break ends in, okay, hold on. We're apparently in an ad break, even though I tried to tell it not to do that, but you know, whatever. It doesn't like to listen to me. What's that? And then where's the thing? Are they in the bottom? They're in the bottom, aren't they? I don't feel like digging in the bottom. I don't feel like digging in the bottom. I will in a moment, but I don't feel like it. No, I will. I will. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm coming. I'm on my way. I think the ad's over, so. Oh, great. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this, I think, I need to check. I think this is available next week. I have 2 of these.
Oh.
They have like gold, a goldish, I think I used antique gold on this. Yeah, antique gold on the edges. I have 2 of these, and again, I need to put the hooks on them, but they can hang up on a wall. And then this one, a lot of people have asked me about, so I have a feeling these are going to go fast. I have 2 of them. The Hot Kettle Cafe. These were a labor of love. Because the Cricut says that it will cut basswood. That's debatable. It's very much debatable. Because I had to cut most of these out like 3/4 of the way by hand. As in, it only cut a bit, and then I had to take my craft knife and do that. Do that, and then like there were some that ended up breaking, and I had to glue them back together because I was not going to attempt to use the Cricut again because that was painful. But there are 2 of these. If I remember correctly, these are only available during the finale stream. I need to verify that, but I will do that tomorrow because I do need to sleep at some point. And then these I don't have a picture of yet. These I think are either next week or week 3, whichever one is not when the the agates are on. Basically, I have one. What just happened? Oh, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you so much. Thank you. But I have these, which they will all be together. Stop that. Stop falling. But there will also be a purple one. Who is gifting everything? Thank you. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Focus. Shit. The meds wear off at like 5 o'clock and we're at 11:34. Okay. Shit, motherfucker. Okay, sorry. Thank you. I don't know who keeps gifting subs, but thank you so much. But yeah, so these, I have one more that I need to paint for this set, and then I plan on painting another set. I just have to sit down and do it. That's the main thing. And it's like I've had 5 billion other things to do. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, motherfucker. Someone is wanting to make me stream longer. Thank you so much. Please donate to PanCAN. Please donate to PanCAN. I would rather you donate to the fundraiser. Thank you so much for gifting, but I would love for you to also potentially donate to the fundraiser instead. I love you. I don't know who you are, but I thank you. Mother of pearl. I just told you. I'm assuming this is the same person. I don't know, but I'm... Holy shit. Well, welcome everyone.
What a...
Holy crap. So that's basically... So we have... I've just been... The angle is intense, I know. But I was also trying to, like, have the crafting, like, shown. The crafting. This thing's gonna be huge. 10 subscriptions and 3 left. Brace yourself. What? Hold on. What did you do? Did you do... How do you know this? What? Excuse me? Hold on. Excuse me? How do you know this, Abby? How do you have this information? How do you have this information?
What are they doing?
Anyway, what is life? I don't know. Okay, so I'll stream a little bit longer. Oh, it shows how many are left for grabs. Is it how many are left for grabs, or is it how many that are left before I meet the sub goal? I think that's what it is. Which I'm fine with, because please donate to the PanCAN Fundraiser. Love you, anonymous gifter. Thank you. I don't know who you are, and I'm very grateful. But I would rather your money go to PanCAN, please. It is sub goal. You're good. Okay, so with that exciting situation here, hold on. The fuck? Hold on. Okay, first off, I am very mad that my Tiltify alerts aren't working. I need to figure that out, because someone just gifted something. Hold on. Someone just gifted... What? Why is this being weird? Hold on. I really want to know why this is... Okay, hold on. I'm going to check...
Still have to cure that.
Okay. That was me testing it. Interesting. Why is that doing that? So it's claiming that it's working. It's just not actually coming up with someone when someone actually donates. That is frustrating. But someone else just donated something. I think Anonymous is going ham. I think so too. Who are you, Anonymous? Who are you? I need to know. Who are you? Is there a way for me? Why did it... hold on. Why did it... Well, that's annoying. Now I need to log back in.
Something is happening here. What is going on?
Ah! Stop that. What is happening? I don't know. I want to keep my alarm. I need my alarm. I need my alarm to wake up in the morning. Okay, hold on. Let me... Can you guys see anything? You may not be able to see anything, can you? There we go. Okay, hold on. I have to move this over so that shows up for you guys. Okay. Holy shit, what just happened? What is happening? Mother of pearl. Thank you so much. Someone just, what is happening? What is even, I don't know what's happening. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Granted, I just realized I don't think any of my alerts are happening. So that's great. Like, not even... Granted, I think all that's under everything else, which that's understandable. I need to move that up. Okay, hold on. Wait, what is happening? Whoa, Okay, I'm gonna have to end this stream at some point, guys. I need to sleep. No alerts except subs. I'm trying to figure out why the Twitch alert, or not the Twitch alerts, the Tiltify alerts aren't working. Because when here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this over. Okay, this is gonna be like okay, we're going a little bit later than I originally intended, but how do I do this? Is it because I have like 500 of these open? Is that why? Is it because I have too many tabs open? Welcome to my life.
Still have to cure that.
It worked! I think that's what it was. I legitimately think that I had too many
Still
tabs
have to cure that.
Yeah, because now everything's happening. Everything's coming back up.
Still have to cure that.
I had too many tabs open? Are you serious? I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, we figured that out. Okay. No, you don't need to. I think it's literally one of the... Oh, yay! Someone used the emote! I created a still have to cure that emote.
Oh.
Yay! Okay. All right. So with that, we are at $155. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And thank you to anonymous whoever the heck you are. Whoever the heck you are, thank you for the anonymous donation, and thank you for if you are the same person, I don't know, you could be multiple people. Who the heck knows? I don't. Then thank you. But either way, thank you for, sorry, as I clean this up. Thank you for the subs, the gifted subs. That was so kind of you. Thank you so much. There we go. Nope. That better? Yes. Hi. Ooh. Sorry, I got distracted by your incredible artwork over there.
Thank you. I've stopped painting a few minutes ago because if I paint anymore at an hour, I'm going to look at it tomorrow and be like, what did I do?
I feel that. Josiah of Whole Heart Creative Co., who created the wonderful logo for the fundraiser this year that I will be using for future years as well. He was like, every time I look at it, I was like, I need to do this. I should have done that.
Yeah.
This could be better. And it's like, stop that. And he was like, if you wanted it to glow, I could have made it glow. And I was like, yeah, but I don't know if I want it to glow next year. So, all right. So that looks amazing. I just wanted to say that real quick again.
Thank you. Some of it's cut off at the bottom, but I mean, we made some progress today.
Heck yeah. Oh my goodness.
Blocking the light now. But
oh, that looks so cool. Everybody give AG Illustrations a
Still have to cure
huge
that.
amount of love. Oh shit, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I think, hold on. We just had another donation of $50. I think people are wanting another wheel. Because now we're at 205. We'll do a wheel before bed. How's that? But first we gotta give AG Illustration some love. Thank Heck yeah, thank you for joining. Like, this has been so fun. Oh my goodness.
It has.
And go follow you will get the wheel, don't worry. Don't worry, Abby. Oh, I know it's DJ Twin Gamers. Yeah, I know you wanted the wheel. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you so much for your guys' donations. But please go follow AG Illustration on Instagram.
Thank you.
The artwork. And also Etsy. Etsy, because mugs. Although
yes, lots of fancy mugs. I'm gonna
don't do it yet until I tell my husband that I want a mug for Christmas. Yes, do it now. Anyway, I told you when you showed us that sign that we were eyeing it. Are you talking about this one? Or wait, which one? Oh, you're talking about the Luminous Infusion sign. Thank you. I'm so excited. I've had so many people asking about this one that, like, I didn't even see that you donated for that. Holy crap. Yes, thank you. I'm so excited. Okay, hold on. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We will do the quick wheel spin. There we go. It's covering my face because otherwise I can't read it because it's not big enough. Okay. I need to go up here and do spin. This is the final thing we're doing before we end the stream. Oh, it's okay. Can we do something different? Because it's sing mode, and that's like a 5-minute thing instead of like a funny thing. So we're just going to spin it again because me. Okay. I have control. We'll start the next. I'm not doing a sun. Okay, this is not happening. No, I'm not doing a sun salutation right before bed. Okay. How about this? I will make up for this by doing a sun salutation and sing mode at the beginning of Wednesday's stream. Oh, shot of fire cider. Okay, hold on. Okay, first I have to find something to make a note on. I'll make a note on my phone. There we go. Okay. Start stream with sing mode and sun salutation. The sun's not out. It doesn't make sense to have a sun salutation, but I will do a shot of fire cider. Hold on. Let me go get it. Fire cider funnel so I can put it in this little thing because it's what I have. Hold on. Please don't make a mess. Ooh, that was almost perfect. Okay. Here's that. Here's lid. Thank you. Thank you, lid. Thank you. Wait. I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. We're finishing the stream with a shot of fire cider. Okay. I didn't want to pour it over here because I didn't want to get fire cider on the cross stitch. Okay, which I need to back up a little bit. Okay, are y'all ready? This is going to be interesting. Okay, it's been a hot minute. And oh crap, I need to sleep after this. Shit. Okay. Oh, that'll open your sinuses. Holy shit. Oh. Immunity. Thank you guys for an awesome first stream of this year's 2025 PanCAN Fundraiser, and I hope you have a wonderful night. I will be returning on Wednesday. We're going to be playing, oh my goodness gracious sakes alive, sorry, Nancy Drew, Secret of Scarlet Hand, because people wanted to see me react to Henrik. So everyone have a good night. Thank you so much, August of AG Illustrations, for joining. And you are awesome. And thank you so much. I hope you have a fun time. I hope you have a really good night. I had a fun time too. Oh my goodness. This was so cool. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.